I have seen many Conrad fans say this, and I don't know, I don't think that it's sad at all. I think it's like growth. And honestly, I'm really thankful that Jenny went back and took a look at like who Belly was in book 3 and maybe gave her a little bit more depth, because she is not the kind of girl who is like thinking about his brother when she is engaged and she is fully committed to Jeremiah. And that's like so core to like the whole thing of her losing herself in this season and her living in a state of denial. There are these subconscious feelings for Conrad. The only time she has seemed to consciously acknowledge that so far was at Christmas. I think that it actually just like speaks to the broader theme of the show that she has been so focused on and so zeroed into Jer. Look at what that has done to her. And like, you know, I just feel like a lot of people, like a lot of Jeremiah stans could say like from the books, like, oh, well, she was never fully committed to him. She never gave him a chance. Or people will say like, oh, she's hypocritical because she never really loved him. She was always thinking of Conrad, and then he goes off with Lacey when he believes they're on a break. I feel like the way they wrote Belly in the show really dispels this and like sets it all straight, that she was completely committed to him. She has been a plus girlfriend, and in many ways has been like this trophy for him, and she has excelled at every point in living up to that. It just makes all around more sense. And for me too, it makes no sense for her to be shaving her legs, wearing high heels that hurt her feet, she says, and like trying to look like, you know, so grown up and like someone else, for a boy who has never cared about that stuff because he loves the real her. And I think it's very like, I think it's a betrayal of self to be that crazy about it. You know what I mean? And I think it's also just like so important to show like what has been the difference between Belly and Jeremiah, because in season 1, when she did end up kissing Conrad and getting together with him, she wanted to immediately tell Jeremiah, where here in season 3, he kept these secrets from her. You know, in season 1, he lorded it over her. He wanted to punish her. He stonewalled her for a year. He gave her dirty looks. He said the meanest things to her. He like had so much rage against this girl who was grieving Susanna as much as he was, and who never meant to hurt anybody. And was trying to have an honest and vulnerable conversation with him. And yeah, instead he lords it over her hypocritically. And this show is trying to depict to you how completely different their characters are, how completely incompatible for each other they are. Because in season 1, he lied to her when he said, oh, I was waiting for you the entire time. I've been in love with you for so long, blah, blah, blah. She believes this because he says this, but we've been given visual proof. That's not how he felt at all. He spent the entire summer flirting with other people, and when he had many opportunities given to him to be good to Belly, to flirt with her, to connect with her, he rarely took those opportunities. Even when he took her out driving, he like completely dropped the ball. Like if he truly was waiting for her the way that Conrad was, it just doesn't make any sense. Especially the way he humiliated her on her birthday and took a dig at Cam Cameron the whole day because he was just jealous she wasn't paying enough attention to him. He's like your typical nice guy behavior who thinks he is entitled to a relationship because he thinks he has the image of the nice guy, but really deep down he's devious. So they're trying to show you that like he was never looking for a committed relationship that summer with Belly, but then he was so angry with her when she didn't give it to him. But here in season 3, we're seeing something completely different. When the tables are turned, we're seeing that Belly is fully committed. She has been so committed to him. She's built her entire world around this boy, and he treats her like trash 2 seconds after their quote-unquote breakup, which I don't think was a real breakup at all. And I genuinely believe his character wanted to be single for a second so that he could blow off some steam and treat her like dirt and be with another girl. I do. I think he wanted to be young and resented that he probably knew he was going to be locked into Belly for the rest of his life, and he felt like he never had a chance to, like, you know, be this young frat guy, and he kind of lost that, you know, playful playboy kind of guy, you know what I mean? In season 1, he was flirting with everybody and everyone wanted him, and he kind of indulged it everywhere, and I think he maybe felt resentment that he lost that and he wanted to feel that again. So I think he manufactured this breakup with her that was like such a joke, did not communicate with her, kept secrets from her. And then now he expects to be immediately forgiven. He expects it to be immediately forgotten and swept under the rug because they're getting married. So I think it's all character development. It's important for writing because it shows the contradiction between these two people. And also, what a manipulative hypocrite he has always been. I'm glad she's committed to him because it shows that so much more. We'll get plenty of Belly Conrad moments for sure.